So that sped things up a little bit. The top teams should have no problems with it. The less experienced teams will probably find a little bit of an issue with the double out facing at the end. Here we go. Windoor, personal favourite. Want to see these guys on the podium.
Yeah, no. Here we go, the buddy.
Very quick block.
Yeah.
And then the random, and then 15. So the only difference, as we said there, so head down, everyone in facing until we get to this last block.
So you can see there on the close of this block 15 how cheated that grip is there on the outside. It takes a lot of skill. So we'll see it here, just coming up. Right here.
Yeah, and I'm sure they're using that last grip there is going to be the key as well, right? So some kind of choreography there for the end of the block, which enables everyone to know. Because as you're out facing, of course, like this, you've got a lot less visuals, and that extra cheat is going to be helping them.
I'm actually going to put it out there right now, and I think that this might be one of the highest scoring rounds.
Yeah, I'm with you there. That head down element certainly changes everything. For those of you who are new to watching this event, if everyone's flying head down, that may seem very hard to you if you're a newbie, but actually a little more aerodynamic, easier for the grip take-in. Whenever you see a bunch of head down moves together, it's going to be a fast one.
It's going to be fast, right?
And no memory as well.
No, exactly. Yeah. It's the best way to be. I mean, you saw how small the Windoor team kept it there in the tunnel as well, really tight,
beautiful,
compact. You know, just reaching on and off of it. Not much movement from the two blocks as well. It's just very small moves. So here we go again. Now we have singularity.
Yeah, chance for these guys now, slightly more kind of not easier, it's hard to call VFS easy, but it's a slightly more straightforward round for these guys. Should be a little easier to keep on level for sure. Yeah. And the goal for a team as well is getting off and on the grips at the right time.
Exactly, communication, right? You talk about it all the time in
there's that real staging at the end of block 15 we're seeing from Hannah actually. Yeah. If you watch here, boom, it seems to be she's there waiting for it and then just clicking in at the end.
I mean, you don't want to be hanging out there out facing effectively for that long. You know, she's not cheating as much as we saw from the Windoor team. So, you know, just really having to hang on to make sure everybody's on for the close of that grip.
Absolutely. A real stage build as we're seeing there to the 15 and then a real stage finish just to help with the key sequence as well.
They look super pleased with that.
Yeah, nice one. Good little confidence booster for the team from Skydive Dubai.
I mean, one thing we should mention, the Windoor team, they are new. You know, but they are really experienced flyers in the tunnel. These guys have got a lot of hours, know their stuff, and it's great to see them fly in the VFS.
So, really do you know the only event that Danny is not doing is Belly FS?
We need to get him in it, right?
We need to get that boy in Belly FS. All right, here we go. We got Alpha Project, Italian team, joint fifth position with Icaro Speed, the other team from Italy. Hopefully they're enjoying the slightly more straightforward element of round 2. There's the J into the 15, again using that sequencing on the grips at the beginning and at the end of the block. Buddy, nice fast block there for the guys.
Yeah.
Quick J in and out of the 15.
This is nice. You know, this is teaching you to keep it small, keep it close, and the teams will know that this is a round to score some points on.
Yeah, so they'll hopefully put some confidence into it, and you know, as things go through the round, maybe just even pick up the speed a little bit.
Exactly.
These guys, they should be quite happy with that, right?
I would be, definitely. I mean, I think a predictive score for singularity is about 19. Those guys would be super pleased with the predictive score of 17.
Yeah. Icaro Speed, team from Italy with Emanuele from 90%.
Yeah, I was just going back to thinking, how do we get Danny in a belly team?
I like it. I'll work on it.
Good.
I'm surprised we don't have a better team here from Windoor, Pete. What's going on with that?
Something that needs to change, Regan. Well highlighted, sir.
Yeah.
Let's work on that.
Let's work on it.
Okay, Icaro Speed from Italy. Hopefully also taking advantage. What do you think, Ray?
Yeah, they just had a little glitch there right at the beginning, and it's broken their communication a little bit, so they're slowing down.
Seem like they're picking it up a little bit now on the second page. Yeah. There we go, that same sequencing, struggling a little bit there with that, at the end of block 15.
It's like you can see it's like the one of the flyers has just had a little bit of a brain lock from the beginning, and it's just continuing through the dive.
And to have a brain lock on a jump like this, you know, we've got some of the rounds with memory in that are way more challenging. So obviously there's something going on. Maybe they felt like they had to show something on this round because it was one of the faster rounds, and maybe a little bit of nerves going into it. Although 18 maybe.
Not bad. But I mean, I've said this in FS and I've said it before. It's like you have this thing when you're stationary or not moving so much. Sometimes that can be harder.
Absolutely.
If you're used to moving.
Just showing separation and trying to keep the sequencing there. Full speed. Team from France, they are leading quite considerably the field as we go into round 3, HA15. I am so looking forward to seeing this round from these guys. They are so quick. Watch them go.
Yeah.
The 15, slightly slower than the first block and the random. There we go, but not much. Okay,
It's
so
like
I'm new to watching VFS, but I am loving watching this
There was
team
a small glitch
execute.
there, and
Yeah.
another one again from the close of the 15. It's
Yep.
like, then they got it now. Oh no.
Oh, that 15,
Yeah,
that's the
it's
one. We
hard.
highlighted that as the issue on this round, and it's proving to be so, especially for good flyers, but an uncurrent team.
Yeah.
Even though having coming from Windoor World Championships, you know, you need to train that stuff.
Exactly, yeah.
You can't just show up and
No.
expect to be flawless.
Yeah, we've got a predicted score there of 34, 33. Yeah, there are definitely at least a couple of busts in there.
Oh, for sure. I think the judges will be spending a little bit of time looking at that.
Definitely.
So Full Speed's highest average up to now was 31.5 from a couple of years ago. So, you know, stay out of the game for a little bit, but they're all coaching.
Yeah.
You know, they're all flying a lot, either here or Milan or in Sion, where Fred is from. Really good to see Esercito now standing on the net. This is the way we start the competition. The clock starts as the first team member leaves the floor. They ain't holding back,
No,
right?
Esercito will know that they can make up some points here. You know, that 6-point gap is going to be hard to get back.
Cleaner.
Yeah, they are cleaner.
Cleaner
Slightly
than
slower.
Full Speed, but slightly slower. Yeah.
Slightly bigger as well. But you'd expect that from a team of flyers that have flown together a lot, but as not as seasoned competitors. But just holding back there on that close of that 15, which is good to see. Shows good team communication. We saw from Singularity earlier, you mentioned it from Hannah, holding off from that grip, close of that grip.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're not expecting this team to be as fast as Full Speed, but we are looking for some really good technique. And that's something, especially from my side, coming, you know, kind of new into this event from a commentary side. I'm really enjoying watching these guys. I find Esercito easier to see.
Yes.
Being Italian teams as well, I have a little bit of a feeling for them too. So.
Well, we're getting some nice messages coming in. Kate Lindsay says, really exciting to watch.